Carmel's mayor proposing new rules for the city's roundabouts. The potential new rules come as the mayor looks to make the city's popular roundabouts safer. News 8's Jenny Dreasler is back tonight from Carmel. What exactly is the mayor wanting to change here, Jenny?
Well, Mike and Brooke, he wants to change speed limits and rules when it comes to pedestrians and those roundabouts. It was definitely the talk of the town today, with people on both sides of the issue.
If there's one thing Carmel is known for, it's roundabouts. 125 of them to be exact. But now Carmel Mayor Jim Brainerd is looking to change some rules regarding the intersections that put Carmel on the map. He spoke tonight about safety of roundabouts at the unveiling of new architecture at the roundabout at Old Meridian in Pennsylvania. While Mayor Brainerd didn't speak on camera with News 8 about the changes, his office says he plans to propose 2 new laws that he says will make the city safer.
This is just another tool in our toolbox to take our already safe roundabout intersections and make them safer.
The first would set speed limits in all roundabouts at 15 miles per hour. Right now, the yellow signs just advise a 15-mile-per-hour speed limit, meaning they're not enforceable. Drivers have mixed opinions.
Just because it's a roundabout, there should be no reason why you should slow down.
As long as you're safe and not going to wreck into anybody, I don't think there should be a mandatory speed limit.
There are people that think it's an adventure to see how fast they can go around the roundabout, so I think slowing it down makes it safer.
The second change, an ordinance that would require vehicles to stop at crosswalks if a pedestrian is about to cross. Another hot button issue for Carmel residents.
As far as the flow of traffic and the whole point of a roundabout, you want to keep that steady pace going, so I don't know about stopping completely.
I'm worried about the application because anyone who isn't from Carmel won't be familiar with that rule, and then there will be this guessing game about whether you go or don't go, so I think it's going to be a problem.
Right now, state law only requires a driver to stop if the pedestrian is already in the roadway. Either way, drivers seem to be on both sides of the street when it comes to changes to the city's roundabouts.
Officials for the mayor's office said Mayor Brainerd hopes to get a full proposed ordinance written up and put together to present to the Carmel City Council by the October 7th meeting. Jenny Dreasler, Bruce TV News 8.
All right.